Good morning. I have the pleasure to present our work to you on diversity and ecology of the avifauna of the Makta Marsh in the west of Algeria. So we start with land protection. The wildlife of the Makta wetland has been studied very little to date, despite their richness and the interest of their geographical location. In addition, the last conscious work dates back to the 1980s. Monitoring of the aquatic avifauna of the Makta Marsh during the period extending between January 2021 to December 2022 revealed the presence of 14 families represented by 50 species. These water birds are made up of wintering, resident, or passing individuals. Our work aims to highlight the importance and ecological role of the Makta Marsh for the wintering of water birds and is based in the first place on the consensus of all aquatic aviphonistic species that have frequented and used this body of water, then in second row the determination of their phenologies and the study of their ecology. As a material we used telescopes, pair of binoculars, short-guide ornithology, and a small notebook to take notes. As a method, if the distance is less than 200 meters and is less than 200 individuals, we used individual counting. If the distance is greater than 200 meters and is greater than 200 individuals, we use a visual estimation. The margin of error is between 5% and 10%. As a result, we have three figures. The first figure is about evolution of ecological indices. 50 species belonging to 14 families, including nesters, winterers, and passing migrants, were identified throughout the study. In this population, the Anatidae are the most numerous with 13 species, followed by the Scolopacity with 10 species. The Phoenicopteris roseus is the most represented species with 901 individuals. In the second figure, we have protection status. The assessment of the threats of the Makta-type birds reveals an overall situation that is not worrying, since 7 of the 50 species listed on our study site according to the International Union of Conservation of Natural Red List are currently near threatened, vulnerable, or endangered. Moreover, almost all species, 84%, are of minor concern. The status of the species is determined on the basis of 5 criteria defined by the International Union of Conservation of Nature, which are based on different biological factors associated with the risk of extinction. In the last figure, we have phenological status. The Makta Marsh are home to 37% of the wintering birds, followed by sedentary birds with 26%, and the passing visitor with 24%, according to the phenological spectrum. Finally, 13% of the water bird population in our research area consists of migratory birds. The hydroperiodic dynamics have significant impact on the diversity and predominance of birds in our area of study. In addition, the distribution of abundant species is closely linked to the diversity of population. Finally, as a conclusion, the Makta Marsh constitutes a wintering area and an ideal refuge for many species of water birds, such as Anatidae and Ardidae. It's during periods of migratory transit that we have recorded the greatest diversity and balance of population. also constitutes a prime nesting place for rare species listed on the International Union of Conservation of Natural Red List, which are of particular interest because they are important on an international scale. Thank you for your attention.